Hey, welcome back to today's Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Twin Flame reading. Woo! With the middle union energy going on as well. Got a nice flame going on here. Very cool. And so, yeah, let's get started and see what we have. I will try not to start singing randomly. I don't know, I've been doing that a lot today. I'm not sure why. Just breaking out into random songs. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's start with the Divine Masculine cards. We've got Eternal Crystal Oracle by Jade-Sky. That's these green cards and the card under here. And then this middle card on top is Notes from the Universe on Abundance by Dooley. And so, yeah, we'll see what that is soon. So stick around for the whole thing so that you can see the whole card revealing for what's going on for union energy and help you work through your block there if you have one. So this is the Divine Masculine and ooh, Amethyst. Amethyst is one of my favorites. I don't know about you, but yeah, I mean, ever since I was a little girl, I just really loved Amethyst. Yeah, and I've seen really big pieces of it before too. I don't know, like, there's something about it if you've ever seen like those, you know, like kind of like tables made of it or anything like that. You could look it up online. It's really cool. But yeah, intuition, third eye chakra. It's number 1 in the deck too. So it really speaks to the DM getting in touch with his intuition, right? So this is awesome. And I feel like it's really clear, you know? It's just like there's a sense of peace about it. There is a sense of like kind of more of a relaxed feel. Like, I don't, you know, like, ooh, how, you know, how I feel, or going into that intuitive place. It's not, it doesn't need to be scary, right? To do that, to explore that. It can be a really, just, yeah, an easy and delightful process. So that's what the DM is doing right now, working on. And yeah, I feel like reading a little part of this card's guidebook. This, well, this deck's guidebook, but yeah, this is the little guidebook. Number 1, Numero Uno. Okay, we're almost at number 1. I'm not sure why I'm having trouble. There we go. Your intuition is very strong right now. Notice any intuitive feelings or vision that you may be experiencing, and trust in your intuition, because this is your inner self, spirit guides and angels, and I'm also going to add in, you know, just straight up God here, connecting with you. They offer guidance and valuable insights into your life. So, yeah, I think you get the gist of it. It's just really like continuing to go more deeply within oneself. And so it's like kind of the DM's turn to go there and do that. It's nice. And so let's move on to the DF. The Divine Feminine. Hematite. Hematite? Hematite? Hematite. I don't know. Number 19. Mental Strength. Root Chakra. Yeah, so this is really about just strengthening there. And sometimes that can feel like, you know, a process. But if you stick with it and you go through it, like you will come out stronger. And it doesn't need to be a terrible process. Like, even if something is testing your mental strength and it does feel like like you're, that's what you're going through, it's okay. It's all right to just, surrender to that process and do what you can in this space. Like, you don't need to do what you're not being called to do just because, it seems like what you should also do because that's what you had planned in your day. I mean, just take it all one step at a time as you're perhaps, facing something, or just going deeper into what do I want to say here? Yeah, I think that there's something here about, like, it just tapping into connection and self-expression and that place of friendship too, and not being like numbed out to your mental strength, and that is a point of connection and friendship is very important, just in life to have that, but of course also for your twin flame union to flourish and grow. Like, you're establishing that foundation in perhaps like rekindling that part of yourself in some way, like something there, the light's going on in the attic, about your or I was gonna say intuition, but that's not what I meant, intelligence. But yeah, I mean, it really complements and goes along with this like more intuitive feel of the divine masculine, so it's interesting. And it's root chakra, so it's also about rooting down, and what this really speaks to is having more confidence in your intelligence, and like that confidence is what roots you down, like, oh no, like, hey, I'm not crazy after all, or like, hey, I'm allowed to be silly or funny or just, plain old myself, and that does not like uproot me from this earth. That doesn't take me away from myself. So I think that's kind of like one thing that's being healed in the collective, and so perhaps you're experiencing this as more deeply rooting into your whole divine self, and yeah, like nothing can take you away from that place, and like healing through any illusion in the past that has made you feel that way, and saying, no, like this, I don't choose that. So yeah, just making a new choice there and accepting like your gifts, So if you feel like mental strength is one of your gifts, I could argue, that could be anyone's gift. But yeah, if you feel like it's especially one of your gifts, like just accept that and work with that and allow yourself to be honed there, Like it can be really fun to have your mental strength, like, I guess, challenged, or just, yeah, like however that comes about, you can just allow it to be like kind of like a game that's helping everyone, including yourself, win, right? Everyone wins by you being mentally strong. And that also, the rooting down also, of course, goes into your feelings and your heart space. So let's move on to the middle cards. Hope you stuck around for these. They're going to be good. So yeah, let's start with this since it's on top. This is, again, notes from the universe on abundance. And look how pretty it is. It's very peaceful. It's kind of like, it's like nonchalant, It's like, hey, this is a nice scene. Yeah, kind of marshy. And yeah, like really easygoing, I feel like. And there's some nice flowers coming up there. So it says, it's very pink, very cute. Question: what do rich folk daydream and visualize about? Answer: yeah, whatever they want. Question: and what do poor folk daydream and visualize about? Answer: yeah, whatever they want. You're coming along so quickly, the universe. Well, I think that the message is pretty clear here. It's just like, please don't let, your current state stop you from going after what it is that you truly desire. And of course, that doesn't start with the outside. Like, you're not gonna get anything by just like, going after what you think you want without like a peaceful foundation within. But that doesn't mean don't take action like right away. It just means like do it all from a place of peace and really allow the universe to present you with opportunities, because sometimes, you don't know the way forward. It could be like your most terrible seeming day of your whole entire life, if you're having a drama moment, or maybe it really is, or whatever. And then suddenly, like on the other side of that, because you made it through and chose not to like somehow in one way or another abandon, yourself, give up on yourself. Or even if you're, going through that and you're just not sure, oftentimes like the miracle's just right on the other side. So like there's no reason to think that you can't or aren't meant for it all, that you can't have it all. And so it's safe, and you're invited to go ahead and daydream and visualize about what it is that you desire, and not think that it's separate from you, right? Because separation is an illusion, and that is the kind of dream that you don't want. The kind of dream that you want is like an attainable dream, right? But you might be holding yourself back from what's actually attainable. And of course, don't forget to surrender your expectations, release expectations of what things look like as you move ahead with every door that opens for you as you do move towards your desires. So just walk through the open doors, and if doors are closed, well, of course they may open again if that's the way, but you're not gonna like just sit in the room and wait for the closed door to open when there's an open door, I hope, right? You're gonna walk through the open door when you're ready, and as soon as you want to. And if you need to pull it open or whatever, either it's too hard to pull open, then another door will open, or you'll pull the door open, like it'll work out. So that's the message of that card. That's for everyone, the DM, and the DF. Yep. And we have Kunzite. Ooh, number 22. Yeah, 2-2. There it is. Children, third eye and heart chakra. Ah, well, yeah, so we've got, that kind of that intuitive thing going on, and I think this really speaks to going deeper again, as I mentioned earlier, with developing friendship. And so whether or not you're doing that directly with your twin flame, or it could just be that you're like noticing that you're just having a better time with relating to people in your life, clearing blocks to truly connecting. Both ways are going to really help you with your union with your twin flame. So connecting on like that childlike way, in that childlike way where it's there's just a sense of like wonder and a place where you can be fulfilled. And perhaps you're doing some healing around that, if you never had the childhood of your dreams, or you felt like something was permanently taken from you in your childhood and you'll never recover, or something, dramatic, whatever it may be, just know that like, yes, you can have that experience now. You can choose to have that, like, I guess, that vibrational experience, and that's something that you give to your union by choosing to just embrace it. And it doesn't take away from your adulthood, right? Like to know that, to experience that, and to feel it. It does the opposite. It just like deepens your connection with everything. So yeah, it's about just like healing that, allowing those experiences, and also not, but at the same time, not like stagnating in them, like, you know, trying to just like finding a nostalgic moment and just like trying to stay in it so that, you know, I think you know what I mean. It's like, just you can experience it fully. Don't, you know, cut off the feeling, but allow, you know, if something else happens in your life, you know, one minute you're rolling around on the grass and the next minute, you know, you get a phone call, you have to take care of something. It's okay. It doesn't mean that like that moment when what you felt was lost. So just go with the flow and know that you're expanding, you know, in peace in this particular place and the foundation of your union. So it's really beautiful. And perhaps there's something here for you about, you know, exploring having children, or even having a pet, or, yeah, just going deeper with what it is you like to take care of. Could even be plants. I'm not trying to like, you know, compare your like pansy to your kid here, so don't get offended, but you know what I'm saying, like there's something about like mothering and taking care of anything that there is like some commonality there that feels really good. Or fathering too. Both ways, yeah. So, that will conclude today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it and made it through, I think, without, yeah, breaking into any kind of song about anything. So I will give myself a pat on the back for that. It might happen right after I conclude. But yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to get updates for when the readings come out. I'll be trying to put those out a little bit more consistently at the same time here coming up, so I'll let you know when that's happening. Well, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.